So here I am in my hotel room. I've literally just met up with Stuart and we're just getting ready now to go out and have some food together. He looked incredibly tired. I guess that's no surprise. Only 2 more days for him on the walk. I'm going to join him tomorrow. We'll catch up with him then. So here we are just after 7:30 Friday morning, just outside the hotel. This is take 2 because we've done this once already, haven't we, Stuart? And I forgot to press the record button. So here we go. We'll do it again. So Stuart, let me just start. Nearly 3 weeks into this. You've got 2 more days to go. But how are you feeling?
Really tired, Paul.
I have to say, I met Stuart last night at the hotel. We had a meal together, and yeah, you look shattered, to be honest. Physically, how's your body doing?
Reasonably okay. Thankful for all of the prayers for healing for my shins. Did have a problem yesterday with one of the shins. My feet were a bit of a mess, but I knew that would happen. And I've been blessed that they haven't been as bad as I'd expected.
So problems with the shins yesterday, started around lunchtime.
Yeah.
A really tough afternoon, and
yes.
I didn't actually arrive till about 6:30, and Stuart had just arrived 5 minutes before me. So a very long day yesterday. We're going to do a few videos as we go along today, but hopefully a better day today.
Yeah, better day. It's a lot shorter today, so we should enjoy it more.
So I've picked the right day to join you.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
There we go. There's wisdom in that.
Hello, Paul. As you can see, busy road. This is what it's been like for most days. We're lucky we've got a pavement, which helps in some cases. It's been battling against the oncoming traffic, but I've had a good protector by my side all of the time.
So, Stuart, over meal last night, you were telling me that some of the people you've met, some of the act of kindnesses that occurred along the way. I wonder if you'd just like to share with us one of those.
Yeah, one of the acts of kindness was one of the receptionists in the hotel. I'm washing my clothes as I go, and I ended up with 3 sets of soggy clothes, and asked if they had a tumble dryer. And although it was against company policy, she said leave it with me, and she kindly dealt with my laundry whilst I was having an evening meal.
It's great, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Restores your faith into humanity, as they say.
It does.
Brilliant. So, Stuart, that's one story of something that's been good. What about some of the more challenging moments?
Most of the time, Paul, I've felt wherever I've gone, I've been safe. There have been a few occasions where, mainly in the cities, one of the occasions was in Huddersfield, but having got used to Alan, I know how the Huddersfield people who got a heart of gold. But my route took me down a footpath that quickly it became clear was the home of people living rough, lots of disused used needles and what have you. And I was approached by somebody who was clearly on some substance, but luckily he thought I was probably also living rough, so he just mumbled something to me and passed me by.
So, Stuart, what other ways have people shown you their kindness?
One of the occasions, Paul, arrived at a hotel late in the evening. I'd run out of painkillers, and I asked the receptionist if there was anywhere that would be open that I could go and buy some.
Yeah.
And she said that it was too late, everywhere was closed, but she'd got some paracetamol in her handbag and she gave them to me.
Yeah.
So that I could get a bit of pain relief.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And again, I've been amazed, Paul, by the number of people that have actually stopped driving their car or come up to me in shops, and I've got a sign on the back saying what I'm doing, and have just said, can you let us know what your Just Giving page is?
Yeah.
I've got relatives who've got multiple sclerosis, or they've given me some money and said, can you put this to your cause?
Yeah.
It's always tended to be that they've come to me when I've been at a down moment where I'm struggling, and that's given me reassurance and just the fillip I need just to carry on.
Yeah. And you said there about people stopping when you're in the road. I understand from what you were saying last night, when people stop in the road, they're not always stopping to give you money.
No, I've had one or two people that have told me to, politely, get off the road.
So Stuart, we know each other quite well, and in our conversations, and because I know you so well, I know God's a big part of your life, and on a trip like this, there's inevitably going to be times when you felt God's presence. I just wonder how that's been for you.
Numerous occasions, Paul. There's been occasions where I've been walking along on my peripheral vision. It's been noticeable to me that there's somebody walking alongside me. And other occasions where, through God's protection, I've managed to jump out of the way of a car coming towards me, an upper bank, and I didn't know I could move that fast.
Right.
So, there are times like that, but also. There's times of guidance where I've been wondering about the route, and I'm supposed to be taking a certain path, haven't been able to take the certain path, and then I've got a feeling that I need to have take a break, and I've sat down and looked up in front of me, and there's the path I need. And there's been many occasions over the last 3 weeks where that's happened.
Amazing. Well, I think it's fair to say there's an awful lot of people who've been praying for you, and it's been a pleasure for me to join you on part of your journey. My legs are feeling sore. We're not quite there yet. We'll update a bit more to the video when we get to the stadium. So, Stuart, we finally made it to Southampton. I'm tired. I'm sure you're extremely tired, but just remind us why you're doing this.
Yes, Paul. The walk is really to raise awareness and funding for the Multiple Sclerosis Society's Stop MS appeal. They're trying to raise £100 million to find an affordable cure for multiple sclerosis. I've got a number of friends and family, including my daughter-in-law and my good friend Nick, who we both know, who have MS. In Nick's situation, the local clinical commissioning group will not fund the cost of his medication, and the walk is really to help raise funds to find an affordable cure, but also raise awareness of his situation.
Well, it's been great to join you today, just to experience just for one day. One day's enough for me. I won't be joining you tomorrow, but tomorrow's the last day, and I want to pass on to you from those that are going to be watching this, and I know many of them, just to say well done. It's been awesome.
Thank you, Paul, and it's been great walking with you today. It's been a real good fillip for me. Thank you.
Great, thanks.